Will you follow me with that box of ammunition?
Yes, sir, I will.
Ben charged to the window with the rifle raised to shoot. Tom followed close behind. The men watched in horror as the gnarled and gore-streaked hands of the zombie things began to pull and try to rip the boards from the nails. Then, suddenly, instead of monstrous, grasping hands, a face. A horrible, pallid, nightmare face survived death from beyond the grave. Blue-gray skin stretched tight over a blackened skull, a demonic visage showing through a crosshatch of masticated skin and pustuled flesh. The lips of the thing half gone to a tainted rot, its one lonely eye gazing balefully at the awestruck men loosely dangling, and then through the cavernous ruin of a smashed and splintered nose it began to sniff the air.
Oh, Ben! Shoot it! Shoot it, Ben!
Ben fired the first rounds into the creature's chest. The shot left a gaping hole right in the center of the thing. Tom gasped as he realized he could see right through it. The monster kept coming.
Shoot it in the head, mister!
Ben, I think he's right.
On impact, it took the head clear off the shambling body, leaving an oozing and smoking stump of a neck. The body fell and was still. Then Ben saw what was happening with the others.
They're retreating! They're going away!
They'll be out there pacing, waiting.
Harry! What's happening? Are you all right?
I'm all right. It's all right. I'm done. That just settled it. I'm going back down. You can suit yourself and die up here. How long before you run out of bullets? We'll need food. I'm going to the kitchen to claim our share of what's there.
I don't think so. You take another step and I'll blow your head off your shoulders. You want it so bad? You take your precious pieces. Seal yourself down there and whatever you find is yours. But up here, this is our territory. And whatever is here from the kitchen to the boards on the windows is ours. Now go. Go.
Tom, help me. He can't threaten us like this. We have a right to eat.
I'm not going with you. I want to help. I'm staying up here. Ben's right. Go.
My wife is down there and my kid is hurt. Are you just going to let them starve?
Then bring them up here and agree to help.
Oh, please, mister, please. It's safe for all of us together.
I'd rather we starve than get torn apart by those things.
Then go! And I'm sorry for your wife and kid having to depend on a worthless coward.
Tell Judy to come up. I know she will want to be with me.
Who's Judy?
My girlfriend.
Another one? Why didn't you say she was down there?
I didn't have a chance. Harry was being nasty and then the window. Those things. I'm sorry. Look, we can just stay down there if you'd rather, but you gotta let us take some food.
To hell with all of you!
No, kid. No, forget it. Of course you can stay up here. I can't tell you what to do.
Tom, I brought your backpack. What is happening?
My God, you two are just kids!
I'm 18 this past month. Judy's 17.
Hi, Judy. I'm Ben. That young lady over there is Barbara.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
Now, Judy, Tom, Barbara has seen some horrible things. Her brother was killed. I've seen more death than one man has a right to. I'm sure you kids have been through it too. But we have to be strong now. Stand together. We're gonna make it if we do.
Mister, I know he's mean, but Harry, his wife and kid, you're really not gonna let him starve, are you?
Don't worry about him. When he gets hungry enough, he'll be back up here, begging for food. And I'll give it to him when he does. God help me, but I will.
I can hear you out there. I'm never going to open this door. Never!
Harry began stomping angrily down the cellar stairs. His wife, Helen, once pretty, now tired and too thin, was standing at a sink in the corner. She was wetting a wash rag. On the carcass of an old door, propped on sawhorses, was his 5-year-old daughter, Karen. He listened to his daughter breathe and watched his frail-looking wife cool her forehead. Karen's breathing was wrong. A rattled, wheezing gasp. A death rattle.
She's burning up, Harry. A fever like this is dangerous. And her breathing. Oh, God, Harry. Those things, they bit her. Bites get infected so fast. And those things are sick, Harry.
They got the windows boarded up. I tried to get them to share the basement, but they wouldn't listen. Now Tom and Judy, they should have listened to me. No one ever listens!
Harry! Karen needs help. A hospital. She's dying, Harry.
God, Helen! Sure, just wait right here while I call an ambulance. Maybe I'll just head into town and let those things rip me apart! What the hell am I supposed to do,
I
Helen?
hate you, Harry! You're a pathetic coward!
Harry, Helen, can you hear me through the door?
Yes. Tom, what is it?
Harry, listen, we talked it over. There's food up here, lots of fresh water, clean blankets. I found a whole medicine cabinet. Maybe there's something that can help Karen. Anyway, there's a report coming on the radio team. We're going to someone up to be comfortable.
We are not going up there to die!
I don't care what you say, Harry. You're spineless and weak. I'm going up there. You heard him? There might be something to bring down Karen's fever. A blanket. Stay or go, I don't care.
Fine. Go. I'm right behind you. But don't blame me when those things tear us apart.
We'll leave Karen here for now. I don't dare move her. I'll be back, my angel.
I'm Ben.
Helen,
That's Barbara on the couch.
I'm very glad you changed your minds.
Where's your little girl?
she's so sick. A horrible fever. Her breathing. I didn't want to move her. I thought maybe there was a blanket, and Tom mentioned medicine.
Tom and Judy are in the kitchen, taking stock of the food. Look, why don't I ask Judy to take a blanket down to Karen and stay with her while you listen to the radio bulletin? You look like you could use a break.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Come sit with me on the couch.
Citizens are urged to remain in their homes. Those who ignore this warning put themselves at risk of harm, not only from the aggressors, but from armed citizens who have been instructed to shoot on sight. Isolated families are in extreme danger. Fires and effective weapons. These creatures interfere and die when burned. If you need immediate help, medical outposts have been established throughout the county. Please travel in large armed groups. We now bring you Sheriff N.A. Sprague, Chief of the County Police.
Well, my friend, containment efforts are going well, at least in our part of the world. Few things to keep in mind as this crisis develops. It is important that you know how to defend yourself against these beings. Clear shot to the head seems to put them down permanently. Fire also seems to kill them. It's also vital that you realize that if you are running low on food or any other kind of immediate danger, you need to evacuate. Do not wait for us to come and save you. Search and rescue teams are hard at work, but it might take us days, possibly weeks to find you. If you must leave where you are, do so in large armed groups. Remember, guns or fire are base. If you are secure where you are, try to give some sign or signal to rescue workers so we can find you. Stay safe, stay calm, keep your radio on. Thank you.
But Sheriff, what are these things?
They are almost certainly the dead, or dead come to life again and hungry. I don't know how, but I know that my men and I are working to put them back in the ground and make sure they stay dead this time.
Thank you, Sheriff Sprague. And now, once again, please remain in your homes with all doors and windows locked. We'll be back every hour on the hour, national emergency.
Conflicting reports. Didn't tell us anything. Just more confusion.
They mentioned medical outposts. If we could get out of here and find them, they could help Karen.
How, Helen? Do you hear yourself? Let's just walk into town with the sick kid that we have to carry. We'll be torn apart. And who knows if those medical outposts even exist? They didn't say where they were. Don't be a fool, Helen.
Harry, I think Helen's right. I think we have to try. The town is only about 10 miles away. There's bound to be a checkpoint. And it's not as safe inside as you think. Ben, Judy and I were swimming in the lake near here when those things came. We grabbed our clothes and ran for the house. See, we know the old lady who lives here. She and her grandson. He's 10. We found her upstairs, dead in one of the rooms. She was chewed, eaten. No sign of her grandson. We didn't find him. Then Harry showed up.
My oldest boy's 10. Well, that settles it. We have to try.
Are you crazy? We are going to stay right here and put out a signal so the cops can find us.
Mister, I swear, I've never wanted to hurt somebody so bad in my whole life. Shut your nasty mouth or my fist is going to shut it for you.
And it's okay. Mister, your little girl is sick. Don't you want to get her some help? Think about it.
It's suicide to go out there. Don't you get it? They will rip us apart out there.
Not in my truck, they won't.
You've got a truck, and you didn't tell me. What is wrong with you?
It's out of gas. I came here in the first place when I saw the pumps out front. But they're locked, and we don't have the key. Maybe you want to be the big hero and go out there and bust it open.
I saw a ring of keys in the basement.
That's good, kid. But we won't have time to figure out which one it is once we get out there. We'll have to break it. We're going to need to distract them, hold them off long enough to get to the pump and fill the truck. Tom, did you see any glass jars while you were down there?
Yes, I did. Jam jars. A bunch.
Good. Go get them. See if they have covers, too. And look for a kerosene can.
I'll go with you, Tom. I want to get back to Karen.
What are you thinking with the jars then?
Gotta make us a bunch of Molotov cocktails.
Okay, Ben. Jars and kerosene.
Good job, Tom. Now, Judy, Barbara, you whip up those curtains over there while Tom and I fill these jars. Tom, we are making Molotov cocktails. You know what those are?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Here's the fabric, Ben.
Thank you. Okay, here's the plan. Tom, you're going to head straight for the truck. I'll head for the pump. Break it open. You drive the truck to the pump. Harry, you'll throw the cocktails from the upstairs windows. Once you have a good wall of fire going, come back down and we'll go. Then get to the basement and get your family. Judy, you and Barbara guard the door. Use the pitchfork. Be ready to run when you hear us pull up.
I'm not doing this. Hell will freeze solid before I go upstairs alone. You'll never make it. I'll take my chances in the basement.
Now you listen good, you spineless coward. This is our one chance to get out of here and get somewhere where we can help your daughter for real. Help for everybody. You are going to help us, or you won't have to worry about those things out there, because I'll kill you myself. Now get over there and help Tom with the Molotov cocktail.
I don't know what they are.
You'll learn. Barbara, turn on the radio. It's been about an hour.